Welcome to Stories by Stella, where ordinary moments become powerful stories. Today I take you into a place many pass through, but few truly see, the African market. A place of movement, of noise, of color, but beyond all that, a place of dreams. Because here, every sunrise is not just the beginning of a day, it is the beginning of hope. From above, it looks like just another busy morning, but down here, every movement has meaning. As the first light touches the ground, the market begins to breathe. Wooden stalls come alive and footsteps slowly turn into a rhythm. This is where the day begins long before the world notices, where sleep is sacrificed for survival, and where each person arrives carrying not just goods but responsibility. Look closer. Beyond the noise, beyond the movement, you'll find faces. A woman carefully arranges her vegetables, not just to sell, but to attract, to survive, to stand out in a sea of competition. Each tomato placed with intention, each leaf strengthened with care. A smile is exchanged not just as kindness, but as strategy. Because here, a smile can be difference between a sale and a missed opportunity. And then, the strength, a figure walks by, balancing goods on their head with effortless grace, no complaint, no pause, just quiet resilience. In this market, strength is not announced, it is lived. Color speaks loudly here. Fabrics dance in the wind like flags of identity, each pattern telling a story, each thread carrying culture. Nearby, spices sit in quiet piles, but their scent travel far beyond their size. They remind us that even the smallest things can hold powerful presence. And then comes the dance of negotiation. Voices rise, hands gesture, laughter breaks the tension. Prices go up, then down, then settle somewhere in between. But this is more than bargaining. It is performance, a skill, a daily ritual where both buyer and seller walk away believing they have won. Because in this market, survival requires more than effort. It requires wisdom. In the middle of all the chaos, something beautiful happens. People connect, laughter rises above the noise, conversations pause time. For a moment, the market is no longer just a place of business. It becomes a place of belonging. Strangers become familiar faces, customers become friends. Stories are shared, not for profit, but for comfort. Because even in the struggle, people find ways to hold on to joy. And maybe that is the real beauty of this place. Not just what is sold, but what is felt. But not every moment is filled with energy. There are quiet struggles here, the kind that do not make noise. A vendor looks tired, exhaustion written across their face. Hours have passed, but sales are slow. Then the rain begins to fall, not gentle, not forgiving, but sudden, disruptive. Because in this life, there are no guarantees, only effort, only persistence. And still they stay, because giving up is not an option when survival depends on showing up every single day. As the sun begins to set, the market slowly exhales, the noise fades, the movement softens, and one by one, the stalls begin to close. What was once full of life now stands quiet, almost unrecognizable. But within that silence lies reflection. A day has ended, but the story continues. Some live satisfied, others live hopeful for tomorrow. Because in this cycle of rising and resting, the market teaches one powerful truth: life goes on. This is more than a market. It is a story of resilience, of strength, of everyday people choosing not to give up. And maybe next time you walk through a place like this, you will not just see the goods, you will see the lives behind them. This has been Stories by Stella, where every moment matters and every story deserves to be told. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more stories that connect us all. My voice, your story.